Alright, I picked up a second bag from that Strathberry sale. And welcome to the Sunshine Fashion Love channel. I'm Jen. Not gonna draw this out any longer. Here she is. I am super excited. Just a warning in advance, this is gonna be kind of a chatty video. Introducing the Strathberry Lana Hobo in the color khaki. Absolutely gorgeous, just gorgeous. And I'm so thrilled because I was able to snag not one, but two bags that I've had my eye on for about a year on the Strathberry site. If you're not familiar, Strathberry is a Scottish brand. The bags are handmade in Spain, and I think it's a really great contemporary sort of mid-tier entry-level luxury brand. I now have 5 bags from Strathberry. By the way, they are a favorite of the British royal family. Meghan Markle has been spotted carrying several of the bags. Kate Middleton, yes, Princess of Wales, she has multiple Strathberry bags, including one that I have. She has a few of the Maltese chain wallet clutches, and I've got one as well. And she also has a mosaic nano bag. And then Meghan Markle has been spotted with the midi tote. So it's a real favorite among the British royals. So if you like that sort of vibe, these might be for you. And one of their signature features that you either love or hate is the hardware. It's inspired by like the music bars. This is not a sponsored video. All of these opinions are my own. I did purchase all my bags. I do have some affiliate links, but again, obviously I'm a fan of the brand because I purchased 5 of the bags, including 2 duplicates. So this one is called the Lana Hobo, and it's a very simple bag, but I think it's a great staple. It's practical, and while I have been buying a few handbags with a top flap, I really like that this has an opening. It's easy to get in and out of. It's a very generous size. I'll put the measurements up on the screen. You don't have to Tetris everything to get it. You know, you don't have to worry about it. I've been buying, I think, way too many mini bags, and I'm really glad I have a bag that I don't really have to make sacrifices in for my daily carry. So I'm going to show you some unboxing video. This is the second bag I purchased directly from the brand. So I have purchased Strathberry bags pre-loved. I purchased them from authorized retailers. But then during the sale, I ended up purchasing both of these bags directly from Strathberry. And by the way, I am thinking about doing a more in-depth video on my experience with Strathberry bags. Let me know down below in the comments if you're interested in that type of video, because I do have some thoughts on different avenues of purchasing and what I think about the quality in each specific bag. So let me know down below. I'm thinking about shooting that. This one's just dedicated to the Lana Hobo, and it's about 1.1 pounds. I just love it. Here, I'll read you the description. So they're calling it a bucket bag, although it's obviously a hobo bag in name. So it's got a supple silhouette and casual charm. It's designed to be a more relaxed day companion. Handcrafted in Spain, this hobo-style bag features a non-adjustable shoulder strap with the distinctive music bar hardware, which is right here. And again, I know not everyone's a fan. That's cool. I don't mind. I actually like it. And I think the hardware, in my opinion, it's like kind of mid-tier. It's not the highest end hardware, but it's not the cheapest either. So I would say it's like kind of in the middle as far as hardware quality. All right, it's got equestrian inspired details in the thicker contrast stitch, which is certainly true, a magnetic popper closure, and an internal zip pocket. This bag has minimal reinforcement, promising a natural softening and wear over time. So this will eventually, the leather's kind of stiff, like the strap. You know, it's a little bit stiff, but it will soften over time, becoming a personalized silhouette into which you can throw your entire life. So this is the color khaki, and I love the color. By the way, I would say what you see on the website in terms of colors does tend to be pretty true to life. Again, I have several of these bags, and I think the color representation is fairly accurate in my opinion. So this was a spring summer 25 color khaki. It reflects the earthy tones of the forest, and it's made of calf leather, soft to the touch, reminiscent of nature's mossy textures. I don't have any bags of this color, and I really appreciated this color. It also does not have metal feet, but it does have these leather platforms. They're calling this leather feet. So I actually think this is a nice detail. And by the way, I did put my new set of handbag heels on the Lana Hobo. It's almost like they were made for this bag. I actually think the handbag heels, they're removable magnetic purse feet designed, invented by Alyssa from the Gals Guide channel. And I think it works great on bags like this where they have a leather platform. I'll show you some footage because I think it looks fantastic. So I've got the bag stuffed right now, but yeah, the leather is like, I wouldn't say it's super stiff on the main body of the bag, but it's, you know, it doesn't have that like lived in feel to it yet. The interior is I believe it's a polyester microfiber faux suede. So it's not real suede. I believe it's polyester. It's got one zip pocket. I do kind of wish it had a slip pocket on the other side. And the lining is fairly light colored, so it's pretty easy to see your stuff. Now it's time for a what fits in this bag. I've got the Strathberry Lana Hobo, and this is a fairly roomy bag, opens up very wide, but I've got a bunch of random stuff, fairly common everyday carry items, and we're gonna see what fits inside the bag. It has one zip pocket, and let's see what you can get in here. It's fairly roomy, and it does sort of have a tapered side, so it's a little bit narrower at the top. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna put in here is my card holder. Obviously, this could fit a larger wallet as well, so you shouldn't have any trouble with that. I'm just gonna put the card holder in this zipper pocket here. The Louis Vuitton Agenda MM. This can definitely fit in here without really much of an issue. I also have the A5 size planner. This is my Filofax, and this is about the equivalent of the Louis Vuitton Agenda GM. This doesn't really, I would not recommend trying to get this in here. I've also got mine pretty filled with paper here. So you technically can put it in vertically, but it really sticks out and there's not much room for other stuff. So can't really do a laptop in here. I've got an older iPad. I forgot what generation it is. Forgive the crazy looking cover. This, all right, technically does fit. Okay, so you can get an iPad in here. It's kind of tight though. I wouldn't really recommend keeping your iPad in here. I feel like that's kind of maxing out the bag a little too much. You can put it in vertically, but again, that's sort of looks weird. Doesn't really stay in very well. But you can certainly get the Agenda MM in here. This is the dress up your purse equivalent of the toiletry pouch 15. And we'll just put some stuff in here. All right, I've got a lip product, some lotion, and a tampon. So we'll put this in the toiletry pouch. All right, this fits. Yeah, you can, I think, get a 19 in there too. Not a 26, but I think the toiletry pouch 19 would work. This is the dress up your purse equivalent of the mini pochette. I am a dress up your purse affiliate, and you can get 15% off of your order with code sewing report, link down below in the description box. This also fits in. I mean, this bag really can fit a lot of stuff. Okay, this is magnetizing to the closure. The only thing is with a lot of stuff in it, it might be a little hard to close the bag, but you can get both. All right, and if you put the mini pochette in like sort of this way, okay, that works out pretty well. This is the dress up your purse 6 key holder. It's fairly bulky. This really goes in no problem. All right, got a couple pens here. I personally would probably use like a pencil case or something. This is a Target like little zipper pouch I got keychain. I actually find it cool that these sort of match. You could also attach, if you have a clasp like this on your accessories, it can certainly attach to the hardware here. Okay, so you could attach this to the outside. And then I've also got this Coach sunglass case. This also fits in. If you don't mind the bag being open, like look at how much you can fit in here. I mean, that's quite a lot. So this is pretty fully loaded. Then I also have the Louis Vuitton small key pouch. I mean, you technically can get it key pouch, coin purse. So I mean, you can fit a lot in here. Obviously you wouldn't carry all this stuff in here, but it really does fit in pretty easily. You don't have to make a lot of compromises on what you're carrying. I actually don't really carry that much compared to other what's in my bags I've seen. I think I'm kind of odd like that. I don't know. And I also have this water bottle. Oh wow, I'm surprised. This actually fits in lengthwise. I thought I was gonna have to stand it up, but all right, so you can get a water bottle in this bag. So you could leave the water bottle up right here. All right, let's put the mini pochette in here. Toiletry pouch 15, keys, and I've got the, all right, yeah, this is magnetizing, and I've got the card holder in here. iPhone 13 Pro, no problem. Look at, I mean, this fits a ton of stuff, and you can still get sunglasses in here too. I'm just so glad I was able to get the Lana Hobo. I saw it when it was a new arrival like last year, and I just thought the silhouette looked very practical, and it looked like something that I would be, you know, fits my style. And here, I'll show you some mod shots. So you can sort of just carry it in your hand. You can carry it in the crook of your arm, or you can just wear it as a shoulder bag. I don't know, I think technically, I know there's been some debate over whether you can remove the straps. I think you might technically be able to, but you probably don't want to. If you have like a certain type of clasp, you could attach like bag charms. You could put a twilly or a scarf. You could tie this to the hardware rings. So there are a lot of options to like dress this bag up. I'm really happy with it. I think it seems like really nice quality so far. And I probably will try to maybe DIY my own insert for. I am a sewist, that's my hobby. And this is a fairly simple shape, and I don't want anything fancy for an organizer. I do have some from Zumani, and they're really fantastic, but I might just try to DIY one because I just want something to protect the light colored lining. And the leather smells so good. I do appreciate the craftsmanship of these bags. I think they're obviously very well made. We'll have to see how this holds up over time. I think the finish on the leather, like there were really no defects on this bag from what I could tell. And as far as how, like what the sheen is on this bag, I would maybe describe it as like, if you're describing this to like paint chips, I would say maybe it's like an eggshell finish. It's not super matte, but it's not super glossy, so it's somewhere in between. I would probably label it something like eggshell, you know, in terms of like the paint finish. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I'm really happy with this bag. I do have it stuffed right now to help it keep its shape. Because this leather will soften over time, I would recommend keeping the bag stuffed when it's not in use if you do want it to sort of keep the shape. I'm really excited to use this bag. I think it's gorgeous. I think Strathberry's prices are fairly reasonable, especially in terms of value and quality. I think they're very in line with what you would expect to pay, but if you can get the bags on sale, it just makes it so much sweeter. And I got a great deal on the Lana Hobo. So that's why I was like, I could not check out fast enough. And all of the orders, if you buy directly from the brand, you do get that really nice gift packaging. You don't have to ask for it. It just automatically comes very nicely presented in the signature black box with a ribbon. You can add a personalized note, so you don't have to check an option or pay extra for the gift wrapping. When you purchase it from another retailer, it does not come with the box or the gift packaging, but it does come with a dust bag that looks like a reusable tote. So just keep that in mind. I think in the future, I would actually prefer to buy my Strathberry bags directly from the brand, but it would also depend on the price. So if I'm saving a lot of money on the bag, I wouldn't really mind if it didn't come with the Strathberry box. So kind of shop around, and I've also purchased one of them pre-loved, but if you can get it directly from the brand, I think that gives you the most luxe experience, in my opinion. I've been very happy. By the way, their customer service is excellent. I ended up reaching out to customer service after I purchased the Osette on sale a few weeks ago because it went on sale like even further. So I emailed and I was like, hey, I noticed the bag I purchased just went on sale even more. Would you consider doing a price adjustment? And they actually did it like right away, no questions asked. So I thought that was really cool of them. I've read some really good positive things, but keep in mind, if you want that aftercare service, you do have to purchase the bag directly from the brand, directly from Strathberry. because if you purchase it from another retailer, you end up having to go back to that retailer. So if you purchase the bag from like Saks Fifth Avenue and you have issues with it, it says on their website that you have to go to the retailer and not directly to Strathberry. But if you purchase your bag directly from Strathberry, they will take care of any issues, and their customer service seems really good. So I would not be afraid to purchase anything from Strathberry. I know I did a video a while back about potential quality issues, and I did get some tarnishing on the metal feet of my first Lana Osette, or I guess now it's just called the Osette, but I haven't had any other issues besides that. And plus I did get that bag pre-loved, so I don't know what's going on. But I am probably going to do another video just diving more into my experience as a Strathberry customer and what I think of all the bags I purchased. So what do you think about the Lana Hobo? I just think this is such a fantastic, like very practical, but very like cute bag. So that's my quick overview of the Lana Hobo. Check out some of my other videos here on the channel. I love talking about handbags. I could talk about them all day. And I just like chatting. So I'm Jen with the Sunshine Fashion Love channel, and I'll see you again in the next one.